Alright, so rainy day schedule means shop life. Today we are making a oil tank. I've kind of already started on this one. I welded the cap on. Not sure if I mentioned how I do these before. So basically you have a bunch of holes in here. There's two mounting holes. This is going to be able to mount onto the frame of a motorcycle. This is where the oil will dump in, and this is a vent to vent the whole entire tank. Down below you have another mount hole, you have a feed, and you have like a drain plug basically if you want to change your oil and you want to drain all the excess oil out. So we're making this guy, and then you've probably seen me make these more than enough times on this channel already. These are velocity stacks. They go on a carburetor. It's just like an open air cleaner basically for your carb. So it gets max airflow performance. That's what these are. That's what I usually make with these little guys on this channel. So, couple orders for customers. That's what I'm doing there. The oil tank takes the longest, but the best part is when it's cold like this, welding, it's like having your own personal little heater just right in this area. So it's perfect. So let's get these done and see what other things we could get into working on. I really want to get back to the truck, but I have other things I need to get done first. Alright, so these are all TIG welded 100%. One thing I don't understand really is why sometimes I bother TIG welding it, because I clean up all this weld anyways, even though I do think it looks pretty nice when it's done like this. I don't know, just part of the process, I guess. One other thing that I left out was there is always a cap that gets put in here, so you could actually like a filler cap. This customer is requesting one in the center here. I'm gonna measure out where center is. I'm gonna just tap a little hole and use a hole saw, basically, make a hole for a cap. But other than that, I got to go to the grinder now, and I got to clean basically all this edging off. So time to put on the mask and clean some metal.
Alright, so here's the hole for the cap.
We're all dialed in with the tank now. As you can see, it's all nice and cleaned up and looks all pretty everywhere. So next thing is just to weld all these little fittings in, and that's about it. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so all done with everything. I probably made it look like it's actually pretty quick in this video to get everything done, but it does take a little bit of time. You have one last finishing touch, which is to put the cap in. And I believe this one's going on a custom bike for Daytona Bike Week. But yeah, it should be pretty good once it's all painted up and looking all snazzy. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and I have this velocity stack that I had to finish up. That's an easy one. So that pretty much concludes what I have for today. It was actually a pretty busy day with like a lot of phone calls and a lot of emails and a lot of other things that took up my time. So yeah, sometimes it's really hard to find something to be creative with these videos. but I figured if all else fails, you guys always love watching me weld something up or build something. So today's video was kind of about that. All I could say is I am pretty cold, and being in here is it's like a little dungeon. I'd rather be somewhere where there's a heater. I have a heater, by the way. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if I have a heater. The thermostat allows me to have a heater. I don't know if there's actually like a heating unit. It's got to be up on the roof, I would think. But I don't know. Is there a pilot? I don't know. I have no idea. I know the heater doesn't work because it's freezing cold. Is having a heater here a liability? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I got to get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow.